Today we kind of played around and discovered reflections a little bit with mirrors, and now we're going to talk about the different properties that they have. So here we have our pre-image, or the original image, and then our line of reflection, which this pre-image is reflected across to form the image. So if this is our pre-image, what is our image going to look like? Are we just going to move this image over here and it's going to look exactly the same? Well, here's what the actual image is. And a lot of you discovered that today in working with your mirrors. So it's going to be right about that. So here's our dog, pre-image and image. Notice how the dog is looking at each other. It's just like you would stare at yourself in a mirror. Okay? How are the two drawings alike? Well, they're congruent. They are the same shape and size. So we don't change the size, and it still looks the same shape-wise, right? But the only difference is that the heads are facing in opposite directions. So it's like a reflection, a mirror image. Now, if we were to mark a point here, call that A, and then let's do this really quick. Alright, pretend that's perfect, okay? And then we were to mark a point here and call that A prime. Basically, what we want to find out is the distance from our line of symmetry to point A should be the same as our distance from the line of symmetry to A prime, because they're mirror images. So they should be congruent, exactly the same size and shape, and part of size is the distance away from our line of symmetry here. So, what did you find out about these distances? If you had a ruler and if you had measured it, you would find out that they are the same. Remember the game we played in class today, the pocket billiards game? Where did you place the mirror in order to get the ball in the pocket? Well, you should have placed it halfway in between both the ball and the pocket, so exactly in the middle between these 2 points. And what did we discover? For each and every problem, are pre-images and images congruent with each other? Think back, what does congruent mean? Same size and same shape. So yes, the pre-image or the original image should always be the same size and shape as its image that is reflected. And how do you know this? Same size and shape. Okay, so here we're going to put our knowledge to work. What would a mirror image of this line of boxes look like? Here's our line of reflection, so it's going to be reflected onto this side. Do you think we would put it here? Would it look like that? Let's think about this. If we were to fold this in half and this side was to lay directly on top of this side, folded down this line, would that match up? Nope. So, this is our line of symmetry. Whatever's on this side must be reflected exactly, congruently onto this side. So this box would be reflected right here because here's our line of symmetry. So whatever's on this side has to be exactly the same on this side. So that's what it would look like. Same thing down here, right? Sorry about my coloring, guys. So, now if we were to fold our paper down the line of symmetry, would these two match up? Would they lay on top of each other? Yeah. So, this is the correct reflection. This one's a little more difficult. We don't have simple lines that we're reflecting. So, let's just take it easy. Which box is right on our line of symmetry? This one right here. So we know that that box is going to be reflected exactly like that. And then we have this one right here. Okay. And then right here. See how I'm just coloring exactly? Ooh. Not that box. Where's another one gonna go? Right there. You guys will get a chance to do this in class on Monday. So, is our pre-image congruent with our image? Is this a correct reflection down our line of reflection? Are we missing anything? I think I got it all. We have our little C reflected here. Notice how it's opposite. Here it's a C and here it's the opposite. Then we have our little L and then a little dot right here. Then we have these two corners and then random little boxes. Alright, notice how it is an exact reflection. This is what we're going to work on. Alright, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and thank you.